It's hard to believe that we're more than a week into the pre-order beta for Darktide, and we're just a mere 5 days from the game's full release on November 30th. And once again, we mere mortals have been blessed with a slew of updates and new features with yesterday's 1.8 patch. And while since I've got plenty of heretics to slaughter in the Emperor's name, we're going to be quick and dirty with this one. First up, we can now purchase character cosmetics from the armory. For now, it looks like this is restricted to just shirts and pants, but it's good to know that we're not locked to the singular items that we unlock as we progress through the game and slowly level up our character. Nice. And what set of new gear would be complete without some fancy new weapon skins to go with it? Because who doesn't enjoy coating their tools of destruction in a fresh coat of paint or some sick camo? And while there's only a few options for now, I can only imagine the slew and the variety that will be available in the full release or added at some point down the line. Just for kicks, I picked up this red cosmetic for my Eviscerator because apparently soaking it with the blood of my enemies isn't sufficient to sate my bloodlust.
Sexy.
We can also now interact with Tech Priest Hadron at the altar of the Omnissiah, who grants the ability to upgrade our weapons, re-roll our weapon stats, and craft weapons. While the latter of those two options are currently locked at this time, the upgrade feature is quite cool. And with the update, we can now find two types of crafting materials scattered throughout the world of Tertium: plasteel and diamantine, both of which can be found scattered throughout the missions in hidden supply crates or simply just lying on the floor. With these resources in hand, you can upgrade the rarity of your weapon by 1, increasing its base stats and potentially adding new stats or blessings depending on the rarity you're upgrading to. Finally, a feature I was not sure would make it into the final game, but one that I'm so glad it did, is the ability to alter your character's appearance through our final NPC, colloquially named the Barber. Here you can change virtually every aspect of your character's appearance with the exception of two things: your character's name and their gender. Whether those features will be there in the final version of the game or a day 2 item post-launch, that remains to be seen. But even if this is the most we get with respect to character customization, I'm pleased that we have the ability to go back and make subtle or even substantial changes to our characters, and this is a welcome addition to the game for sure. Overall, I do have to say I'm impressed with Fat Shark. In their infinite generosity and wisdom, they have made all these features accessible via in-game currency that doesn't require hundreds, if not thousands of hours of grinding. And let's be honest here, in the modern era of gaming that we find ourselves in, where loot boxes, microtransactions, or these live service games, quote unquote, are the rule rather than the exception. So it's so refreshing to see Fat Shark siding with the fans and the Warhammer customers on this one rather than with their own wallets. All in all, I'm loving these new features. More progression items rather than just guns, and more guns mean more things to grind for the players, more options, more player choice, and more customization. And if there's one thing you should know about me, I am all about player choice and expression. Let's go, baby. Overall, I'd say Fat Shark continues to impress with the new additions and everything that they continue to add into the game in the pre-order beta. I would definitely say at this point, it's looking like this game has a bright future ahead of it. But those are just my thoughts. How are you finding the changes? How are you enjoying patch 1.8? Do you think the pre-order beta is a bust? Let me know in the comments below. Love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay awesome, and we'll catch you later. Peace.
Don't you dare say it, Jackpot!